Holy smokes. I cannot believe my eyes right now. And I'm sure anyone that's part of the cryptocurrency market cannot believe what we're noticing right now. Are we really witnessing what's happening with Bitcoin's price? And I wanted to just come and make this update for you guys to really make you guys understand how big of a deal this really is for the broader market. If you're looking at the board today, obviously it's a long weekend, but despite that, you're seeing tremendous amount of green yet again for altcoins. And if you just want a quick reminder, look at the last 1 week. Not even a last 1 week, because of course Donald Trump was elected officially on the last Wednesday. See, I can't even talk because that's how crazy of a deal this really is, what we're noticing right now for the likes of Bitcoin. So after that, the market just completely descended because, of course, this is a president of the United States who's supporting crypto. And look what happened with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up right now, just today itself, 11%. And we have crossed a $3 trillion market valuation for the entire crypto market. And, to my OGs, I'm sure you guys are just completely in awe right now and just speechless to how far Bitcoin has come. I've seen Bitcoin below $1,000, and here we are sitting at $90,000 Bitcoin almost. And as of recording this update, Bitcoin is almost at $90,000. I wanted to make an update for you guys to really show you how big of a deal this really is. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So the price of BTC is currently sitting at $89,143, up 11% in USD comparative. Market cap almost at $1.8 trillion. And the 24-hour trading volume is at $120.3 billion. Absolutely crazy to think about. But look what's happened. Look what has just happened. Bitcoin surpasses the market cap of silver and has become the 8th most valued asset in the world. And it's climbing, guys. It's coming for the big boys. It's coming for the likes of gold and all that stuff. But yeah, it tells you everything you need to know. People used to laugh at Bitcoin a few years back. Kind of go back, I've been in this space, so I know how, crypto was treated, how Bitcoin was treated a few years back. But here we are. I'm sure no one's really laughing at this point because Bitcoin is about to cross $90,000. People are starting to see the potential. And forget about people for a second. You're seeing massive institutions that used to laugh at Bitcoin buying Bitcoin on a day-to-day basis. On a day-to-day basis, BlackRock had been picking up BTC, when we were in the 23.6 fib zone as we were entering towards the likes of, the yearly high and pretty much all-time high. These guys were picking up Bitcoin every single day. Why is this the case? Because they know there's only 21 million Bitcoin in existence. There's never going to be more Bitcoin ever. And as people are starting to understand, the value for Bitcoin and how scarce of an asset this really is, you're seeing a lot of interest coming in. And it kind of goes back to, the good old days of, a 15K Bitcoin back on December of 2022. I'm sure a lot of people, wish they could kind of go back and, pick up BTC, let alone, of course, the 2020 levels COVID crash where we saw Bitcoin go down to the likes of almost $3,000. And I wish I could go back, but, you can't always go back. But this is because that time I didn't have that much capital. But, we on the Crypto ZX channel lived through those moments. And here we are, this is a revolutionary time that we're witnessing, and just tells you everything you need to know about BTC. Why are these, retail interests? When I say retail, it's just us, small investors. We tend to only focus on, the short-term horizon, mid to short-term horizon. When is the top going to happen for the markets? These institutions want to hold Bitcoin and, want to have the most chunk of the supply to themselves because they can control it. And of course, they know the long-term horizon, 10, 20, 30, 40 years, not just the next 12 months or the next 6 months time frame. And here we are, guys. BTC has crossed a tremendous amount of price. We almost reached $90,000, which again is a psychological price point. So are we about to see Bitcoin reaching $100,000 before the year end? I do believe at the rate things are going, why not? But are we going to see Bitcoin see a little bit of a cool off? There will come a time definitely where you do see a little bit of a consolidation happening for BTC. But one thing I want you guys to understand is, this is not the old times like where Bitcoin used to see major drops because you pretty much the entire year you saw Bitcoin in the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. We pretty much hung around here at at the least, we went down to the 48,957 because, of course, a complete shakeup. But, these wicks, I don't really count them. You could pretty much say $53,000. It remained really good. And this is telling you the interest that is coming into the crypto space right now and how institutions are coming in and they are buying Bitcoin like never before. And Bitcoin is much more easier to get your access to, for people that don't really like self-custody or don't really understand crypto, but still wants exposure. That's where the ETF comes into play. And you're noticing Bitcoin breaking out right now, crazy movements, just absolutely insane to think about. Let's actually extend the Fibonacci retracement level for you guys to really make you guys understand what's happening. Bitcoin has shocked the world. Absolutely amazing to see what happens if we do consolidate. Of course, major support, I would say, is around that $73,000 price point. But I do believe Bitcoin is going to find a ground for itself where it starts trading sideways and, strengthening its support. But we did see a fake out yesterday. Look at this. If I were to show you the hourly time frame, look at this. Bitcoin had a big fake out. So we were sitting at 81,000, which was an all-time high at that point. Saw Bitcoin go all the way down to $78,000, which of course shook out a lot. There was a big liquidation day for BTC, and here we are seeing Bitcoin once again cracking past a new all-time high. Major moves. What a time to be alive. Shout out to the people that have been here from the beginning, day one. Love each and every one of you guys. You guys deserve this. Locks and profits. And of course, I know some people don't want to sell their Bitcoin no matter what they think, because Bitcoin, at the end of the day, one Bitcoin's one Bitcoin. It will never change. I respect that fact. When it comes to Bitcoin, this is the biggest asset. Of course, people look at it from a complete different standpoint, of course, compared to altcoins. This is insane stuff that we're noticing right now. And this is going to really trigger, right now, you're noticing exactly the time frame we spoke about playing out. So Bitcoin is hitting an all-time high after the US election. Altcoins are reacting in a very positive way. Altcoins are going up with this Bitcoin momentum in USD comparative and even some outpacing BTC. But the altcoin season that a lot of people are waiting for, you guys are really living, despite dominance sitting at this high, you're living in an altcoin season right now. I want you guys to really understand that, which a lot of people don't. Look at the last 1 week. You're seeing double-digit gains across the market. Now, of course, in terms of parabolic types of moves, again, we're seeing those as well. But I don't see that happening until, dominance goes down quite a bit. And are we even going to see that happen at this point? We'll see. Obviously, only time is going to tell, but let me know down below what you guys think. If you want to see more of these Bitcoin updates, do let me know. At this time, really hard to, chart the price of Bitcoin because, of course, when a project is in, an asset is in all-time high zone. So, price discovery mode, it's really hard to chart it. You really want to see the project finding a ground for itself before, you can kind of start charting it properly. But love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for your support. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.